We're going to hold off on the baby making. We're going to hold off until we get that great job, really career driven. And I don't think there's anything wrong with hoping that there's someone either on your level or higher than you.
What's up, everybody? My name is Mel, and welcome to Life Coaching by Mel. Here at Life Coaching by Mel, we speak truth regarding the nuclear family. And if you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you get each and every one of my videos. Hit that like button for me. Hit me in that comment section. Today is going to be an invigorating conversation that I know you want to contribute to, and be sure to share this with at least one person. Let's get into today's topic. On today's topic, ladies and gentlemen, I have two of the most on point conversations I've ever heard in my life. I'm somebody who talk a lot. I do videos, do content, and I talk about relationships a lot. But I've never heard two people break down a situation as good as I've heard these 2 points I'm about to show you. Fellas, y'all don't want to miss this. Y'all need to tune in right now because this is going to be something you can use forever. I promise you that. But ladies, stick with me to the end because I got something that you'll be able to use. We're going to be fair and completely unbiased in this conversation today, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to break down both of these. Tune in. Hit me in the comment section what you have to say about these because it's probably going to spark a debate, and I want to hear your thoughts. But let's get right into it.
This is just the reality of it. So women, we're more educated now, and I think that we're furthering our education. So with that being said, we're going to hold off on the baby making. We're going to hold off until we get that great job, really career driven. And I don't think there's anything wrong with hoping that there's someone either on your level or higher than you.
So, okay.
Go ahead, love doctor.
All right. So before, right, it was okay when the man made more money to be the one to buy everything, to do, treat you and all this other kind of stuff. And now that you make more money, you can't be that one, right? You can't be the one to pay for the meal and because you're dating down.
Now. I hate it.
Like to me, by this particular study, I have to date down now. What is that? You wanted to make more money, you make more money. What's the if there is a responsibility with making more money? First of all, I don't believe in any of it. But if there's a responsibility that comes with making more money, accept it. You wanted to make more money.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, now that is kind of like irrefutable. Now I don't know how the rest of this conversation ended, but come on now, that is irrefutable. There's nothing she can say to rebut against that, because ultimately we know the feminist movement allow women to think that they can have their cake and eat it too. And that's the thing I always say on this channel regarding the feminist movement. They never ask for the things that were detrimental to men. They never ask the things that men complain about. They never ask for those things. They never ask for things that put men at a disadvantage. They ask for the things that they believe that were pro for men. They believe that were good for men, the things that they didn't have access to in the whole name of equity. To this day, I have yet to have a woman open the door for me. To this day, I have yet to have a woman push my chair in. Not that I'm looking for those things, but I'm strictly asking, like, why don't you ask for those type things? Why aren't you doing the things that make men go out of their own way? This is the main point of what he's saying, and I love it. 100% love it. Women, and I'm going to be real here, black women hold at high esteem how much more success they have than black men nowadays. It very well may be true. There's some stats out there that will tell you that it's not true, that women are probably worth about $5 after you spend all that money. You may have the money, but how fast do it go out of your pocket to buy the weave that this lady has on or any other status that you buy? When I go for a walk every day, every morning, I see nothing but black women in Mercedes, and all the Range Rovers in my city are owned by black people. I don't know what that means, but we spend just as much money as we make, and black women do that more than anybody. Being that that is the case, you are now the provider. If that's the way we want to look at it, we can't have your cake, eat it too. And that's one thing men know. One thing we hold in high regard. We know our advantages, we know our disadvantages, so we don't abuse those for the most part. That's a tough pill to swallow for most women, and that's the point. We've been swallowing that pill, no diddy, since the day we were born. Since the day we were born, we've been lectured and lectured and lectured about the things that we can and cannot do in this world, the things we can and cannot get away with in this world, the way the world will deny us of easy access, that we have to work for everything that we want. But along your journey to become a man, no one told you those things. People still gave you handouts along the way. As much as you want to talk about the grind, how many of you believe that this lady had a more of a grind than that man that she was talking to? But it's so funny. Every time I see this station, and I love the clips that they do about relationships, every time I see them, it's funny to me how it's 4 people on this set, but the only person that talk crash mess is this black woman. The only person that's always got an attitude, this black woman. And the black man be eating her up. Oh, I don't know if he actually eating her, but I'm just saying, figuratively speaking, he be turning her up with these arguments. And I love it. I love it. So guys, tell me in the comment section what you think about this. But ladies, I didn't leave you out. I have a video for you here, and I promise you it's just as good. Let's take a listen.
He don't like you. He don't call you. He don't like you. He don't keep his word. He don't like you. He's inconsistent. He has someone else. He only calls you when he wants something. He's using you. He starts random arguments. He's cheating on you. He's not investing in you. You're not worth the investment. Never met his family. You're not the one. Been with your guy 5+ years. No ring. No marriage. He's still searching. You're a placeholder. Men are not complicated. They're very easy to know. Men don't talk with their words. They talk with their actions.
Now, this lady's spot on. I don't know who's actually saying this. I don't know if it's this lady or not, but she couldn't be no more spot on. Men, we're pretty crystal clear with our actions of what we feel about you. We don't hide things with our actions. We're going to tell you a lot of stuff. We're going to say a lot of different things. We're going to tell you what you want to hear. You know, that's the nature of being a woman. Y'all are naturally more emotion-based. So because men know that, we become masters at telling you what you want to hear and saying things in a way that is easy for you to consume. We learned that from our mothers. We learned that from our relationship with our mothers. We interact with our mothers in such a way that because she see us as such this innocent bundle of joy, we could tell her anything and she would just roll with the punches for the most part. We learned that. That's why a lot of women call men narcissists. But if you want to call him a narcissist, go look at his relationship with his mother. More often than not, she never told that boy no. Now he's at your doorstep trying to convince you not to tell him no. This game can go on and on and on forever. Ultimately, ladies, you are in control. The ball is in your court for how you are treating and how we treat you. If you want to see better actions, demand more. If he doesn't do it, he's probably not that into you. And is that okay? I really want to know that. Is that okay? I know it's hard to hear, another bitter pill to swallow, but is it okay if a man is just not into you? Can you receive that hard rejection, but still see the value in yourself? Because just because he rejected you, don't mean the next one will. And men, that's one thing we learn also early on in life. Like I mentioned earlier, a lot of things we learn in life. Rejection is pretty tough to deal with, but you go talk to a dozen women, you're going to get rejected probably 10 times. So we learn to play the percentages. What this lady's saying is 100% spot on. And what I look forward to telling my daughter, the quicker you start to pick up on those type of things, more fulfilling life I believe you would have. You'll be able to see that, okay, you ain't serious about me. You ain't really into me. You into what I can do for you or how I look or whatever the case may be. For some reason, I'm not good enough to be number one. For some reason, I'm not good enough to give you all that you need. So you use me for what you need, and then you go on to someone else to fulfill your other needs. Now, there may be some people out here that are okay with that type of lifestyle. You want to have bits and pieces. But I think this lady here is referring to those who are looking for a substantial relationship and you're not seeing it. You're not getting it. You're tired of crying yourself to sleep at night. You want an actual fulfilled relationship. I think if you take heed to what she's saying here, it will get you better results. So I didn't overpromise and underdeliver. I believe that was two of the best relationship advice or relationship moments and comments that you can ever hear. I believe you guys think so as well. Hit me in the comment section. Who do you believe gave the better talking point, the relationship talking point, out of the man or the woman? Which one rang true for you more? I look forward to hearing from you and responding. Take care, guys. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Mel. Thank you for joining my channel. Thank you for checking things out here. Oftentimes, we go on people's pages and are like, man, what is going on here? What is the purpose of this channel? So let me be clear. The purpose of this channel is to speak truth regarding the nuclear family. And when I say truth, I'm not saying my truth, not your truth, but the Lord's truth. All about the word, all about the ways and the will of God. What does he have to say about the nuclear family? And I believe the generations of today, whether it be Gen X, millennials, Gen Z, Gen Y, whatever the case may be, I believe now we have a very toxic relationship regarding marriage, regarding family, regarding having children. We're in a toxic dynamic as we speak. And honestly speaking, a lot of the answers that we're looking for in our community, a lot of the cures and a lot of the answers would come from a proper, fulfilled family home. If you go down the line of everyone's individual trauma, there you will find some negligence or some type of issue that they had with their parents. So here on this channel, we address those things head on. We don't place fear in those issues and avoid the topic. We do what Jesus did. And when he said, don't assume that I came for peace, but I came with a sword. I came to turn family members against family members if it means you following me. If you have to cut them off, if you have to address them and have arguments for you to follow me, so be it. And I think at this point in our society, we're at the so be it stage. So here at Life Coaching by Mel, I'm all about bringing healing to that. And the number one way to do that is have honest conversations. So if that's something you like, that's something you're into, that's something you really want to be a part of, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to comment. Let me know what you think about everything. I do my best to respond as often as I can. I want to hear from you guys. This is not about me. It's about healing our nation, healing our states, healing our cities, healing our community, healing our homes. Love you guys. Take care.
Let's go.